Yeah, made a big deal about it. Yeah, he did. Hey, you made it. All the way from Gettysburg. What is this? Wow. Finally get those donuts, I guess. These all my new ones. You gonna stay? That's it? Great. That's mine, Fabio.
You're not in it. Okay, guys.
Okay, happy SLO Rolling 2021. This is the formal, official end of the road trip, and this is the check for the funds raised through GoFundMe to support SLO Rolling, the nonprofit that is basically the biggest community organizer of Volvos on the West Coast that I've found. And we're here in Atascadero, California, in San Luis Obispo County, and we are presenting the funds for all the support that you guys gave me for the road trip and the community. So, with no further ado, let's show you the show. We'll go around. Lunch is about to be served, but there's a lot of cool cars and a lot of great people, and I'd like to introduce you to some of them. First of all, happy birthday to Ted on Monday.
Again.
We have a lot to show you, but there's cars parked all around here. This is Sunken Gardens Park on El Camino Real, and I think this is the town hall for Atascadero. Atascadero is just a few miles north of San Luis Obispo, the city. It's all in the county. I'm so happy to have Sarah with me on the last few days of the trip. She's been a great co-pilot, and we keep making adventures. This is Dustin's wagon. It's airbagged, and it's got a supercharged Ecotech little motor in here. Yeah. Look at that. Everything looks so analog. It's kind of cool. But then right here, look at that, 16 valve Z-Tech, it says. I'm kind of a moron when it comes to this stuff, but I think this was a crate engine from years ago, and it's all going, and it looks awesome. A 740 turbo. This is a cool color. What do you think?
I actually like it.
Yeah, and look at the headrest pads. And the seats look super plush. How many miles on this one?
Doesn't matter.
Is it 138? 138,000. And look at that, it's got a manual transmission. Yep, and the sunroof. Really cool.
Wow, look at the handles. That's normal?
The style, yeah, that's how they were. Yep. Here's Boris, and next to him is Patty, and the lady who's seated is Mona. And then we've got Evan's B18 Amazon. This one has a beautiful Ferrari red, and everyone's giving him some good old love in here. Next to him is a steel blue metallic, but it's been repainted. I think it's supposed to be a little more like the 240 color here. This was Cindy and Juan from Orange. This is Boris's 164, beautiful burgundy color. This is the story with this car was that it belonged to an older lady, and he admired the vehicle, and so as she was reaching the end of her driving years, I think at the age of 92 or so, she gave him the car or offered it to him for a very, very, very good price. But it has the original blue California. It was free? Yes, it was free. That's amazing. You know, sometimes you got to befriend people, and when you show interest in something that they have loved for many years, they're just happy to see it go to a good home. Ain't that right? And this is a 73, so it's fuel injected, and it's got the bigger crash bumpers, the same year as Dave's. Yeah, Boris is really great, and this car is so cool. The interior is really nice. I love the golden retriever seat covers. And it's got a sunroof. Isn't that awesome? Sunroof was a great option on these. This is the ES. This is Rob and Mona from Visalia. Was it Visalia? Yep, I got it. The Herminators. Yep. And you know Ivy. Ivy's, well, those drops of oil weren't there, or maybe they just put me in the spot that had the oil drips. But Ivy's doing fine. She lost overdrive this morning. It just started cutting in and out. Actually, yesterday I noticed it first, and then today it just seemed to be done for. So we're limited to 75 miles an hour now, which is too bad, but the 373 rear end is working out really nicely. Ooh, thank you. This 240 is a real hit too, especially with the luggage on the roof. I don't know who this belongs to. Let's see. This is Paul from San Jose. Look at the E-codes. Ooh, Sarah. Kind of makes you want to have your 240 here too, right? Yeah, it's a bummer. We have too many. Oops, I hit the scraper. Too many cars between us. Yeah, really cool. Really cool car. I love the student driver on this one. Okay, I believe this one's been repainted, but if it's not, then there's more of a pearl in Volvo's steel blue metallic than I remember. Look at that though, the original rubbers. Working on one of these last week, I became a lot more confident in the mechanics of a 1800E and ES. There's not much to it really, just a lot of wiring.
Right, oh yeah, absolutely.
Were you guys at the Gettysburg show?
Yeah.
You are? This car was there too, right? No.
There was like
There was another...
there was a blue one. Were the Sieverts blue or is there?
No, Sieverts was silver.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, Xanax. And Ricky, right?
And Ricky.
Ricky and Xanax. You guys are so cute. You're just stealing hearts all day. Yeah.
They're in there.
So are you happy with this one so far?
Yeah. Run over 1,000 miles on it.
This is the 60, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been nice.
Nice. Well, I'm going to keep running around and recording everybody and see what's going on. No, this is all good information. How long has this been swapped?
We did this 3 weeks before the Corona cruise.
Yes, that was 2020.
Yep, good old 2020.
The Car-Ona cruise. That was fun. One way to...
You didn't get to see it last year.
And then Rita's 64, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rita's got a 64. Look at these spark plug wires. Whew.
She got it.
That is hefty. Ooh, and they're soft, like quality silicone, not the generic ones. This one has, oh, look at that sticker. Sorry, Rita. She's got a Volvo Rescue sticker. I need to print more of those because they were such a hit. I can get really lazy when it comes to merchandising and all that stuff. 64 is the first year of this handle. 63 has the airplane style handle. And speaking of, there's one right there and we walked right by it. It's the black one. That's Stephen Kraft. But let's give this, is this a 940? Let's give it a little bit of love here. Okay, somebody cares enough to do that. So good on them, and really, really cool to see that it's got air conditioning and a, I don't know what to make of this, but if it holds, it holds. Volvo Car Clinic, yeah, these guys, I think they closed now, or they might still be around out there in Glendora. Cool, all right. Boy, it's a nice day in the park for all the dogs and all the kids.
David, you like my Glendora Alaska wagon?
The 940? Yeah, I was just noticing that. Oh, 740. I always mix them up. The car clinic, are they still open in Glendora?
Yeah, actually, I stopped over there. It was a couple of years ago,
Yeah.
and it was an older couple. Anyways, the paperwork when I bought it, been to Alaska twice, and I don't know.
They commuted between California and Alaska.
Yeah, been down the Dalton Highway twice.
That's
Jeez.
Are you gonna go take that route yourself?
Actually, that is exactly what I wanted. I was like, you know what, this thing's been down there before. I need to do it, you know? And yeah, I really want to. I feel more comfortable driving that than any other car going to Alaska. Let your eyes adjust.
Okay. Is it because your shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's one of those things, remember you would like cross your eyes and pull back and then you'd see
Yeah.
the 3D image?
Yes.
Ooh, this one's nice. Oh, we got some more 240s. Is that Cam? That's Cam. All right, well, go run around. Nice meeting you. Cameron sold me Amy, and a lot of this car I owe to him making that deal possible, because they bought it and kept it, preserved it for a few years before I could finally show interest in the 164s and then start this whole new chapter. All right, so we're back to the 63 here.
Okay.
Boris is so enthusiastic.
He is.
Yeah, better than stereo because it's a
Here's your Boris.
Take it from in the garage, I just take it out, and the battery lasts forever. I commuted this thing for 40 miles,
This is a really great thing, having the... Mind if I open the door, Stephen? Can I show the luggage? Yeah. Luggage.
Give Loud Luggage a shout out. They're based in there.
What's the name of the company? Love Luggage. Love?
Loud.
Loud. Speaking of, that's why I can't hear you. Everything's so... Yeah. Loud Luggage in Arizona. Oh, look, the little Swedish chef. Yep. Well, it is... That's awesome. This car's clean, and you know what? There's a video of me driving it. It's fun. It's tight. It's very stiff and very cool. And check this out. Side draft levers. The VCOA 45. So there's a lot of engineering that goes into making this run top notch. The 123 distributor, the heat wrapped exhaust manifold. A lot of time and money goes into this stuff. The custom bracketing for the throttle cables is probably my favorite touch. Because that's not easy. And then this is an old rally trick. You take like if you spill the fluid, that will catch it really nicely because brake fluid's pretty rough on painted surfaces. So, awesome car. Check out the video if you haven't. I've already got that. This is Ted's... You say 67? Copyright infringement. In 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Beautiful car, man. Yeah, so the Saint was using a car all the way up to 67. And this is a different shade of white. Do you notice the two? Look at that. Chris has a 67 from Thousand Oaks, and there's a picture of Roger Moore. Is that an air freshener? I need one of those.
It is.
We got the same birthday, you know.
I know.
Let me just tell you my social security number too, and I think that's all my secrets. Oh, I love this right here. Whoop, no, focus. Right there. That's a great picture. Okay. So this is like a dark blue. Bucci from San Francisco Bay. And it's the auto. And the same color of my R's leather, that like kind of camel color. All right, now we'll start here, work our way down, zip on over because there's a really great survivor of an Amazon wagon on that side. Oh, there's Patty. It was Patty, right? I'm trying to get good with names here. Okay, Eddie from LA. This is a genuine 123 GT, numbers matching car, and it's just cleaning up so well. Every time I see it, it's a little bit prettier and a little bit better. And it's possible that he hasn't done anything to it since the last time I saw it, but I think my appreciation is growing. Mimo from LA, beautiful color on this one. This has early weird seatbelts that were like a real confusing thing because they mount up like that on the side. And you don't see many of those. But this one, I believe, is a 64 with that boot lid. That one's a 67. Look at the tow hitch on this guy. Isn't that fun? SLORolling LA is a slowly growing group, no pun intended. This is Roger's ES. You all remember Roger Fritsch. He's currently, to quote Garen, he's with us in spirit, but he just had a surgery, nothing serious. He's recovering a shoulder, so it was good to see him over at Gettysburg, and I can't wait to go hang out with him again when we're back down in LA. But the ES is such a cool car, and the thing that struck me about this was how low the seating position is and how much space you have, headroom and all that. So really kind of cool. The shifter, the boot, and the knob are the same as the 164 M400, M410 transmissions. I love these wheels in chrome. Did this just have chrome wheels when you picked it up? Or did you have them chromed?
They had chrome wheels, but they were kind of bunged up.
Yeah.
So I just took them and had them re-chromed, which was not too.
Now, I just learned about these covers for the first time over the strut mounts.
Oh.
Nobody has those. They're all thrown away by the time the cars are 10, 15 years old.
So you were looking at axles on Volvo? Did you go online?
No, it was the national meet in Gettysburg. Somebody said, "Have you seen these covers, Dave?" And I was like, "No, tell me about them." And they were like, "Well, they're all kind of thrown out by now."
Where did they come? They were from XC90? No, they were from...
I don't know which models or if it was even an option, but just having the strut mount plastic cover.
Sure
I think it was
clean
too.
things up.
Yeah, I quite like that. What year is this one?
This is a 2007.
Is this a piece of wood? made for one?
No.
It has right here where the sun
I
hits.
know.
It almost looks like it's.
And
Like
through my glasses, I never noticed that. I think it's changed colors. It came from IPD with that little bracket. But that really cleaned up the breathing quite a lot. And then from IPD, I had them do the over-the-air.
So the purpose of this is
just to
work
hold
with
this.
the hose?
Yeah, just to hold it up, because otherwise it kind of flops against.
Is this a reverse intercooler pipe? Is that
Yeah,
how?
it's the over the engine charge pipe. all of that stuff.
Wow.
I took this to a show in Davis,
Yeah.
and IPD was doing they just introduced their over-the-air super tune thing. So they did it without raising the hood.
Mm-hmm.
I drove out of there with my tires burning.
Oh my goodness.
It was incredible.
What transmission do you have?
Just a regular, I don't know,
Yeah.
5-speed.
I love this color too. It's got a little green to it, a little silver.
Yeah, I never know what to call it. It's willow green metallic. is the
Okay.
color.
Yeah.
I had an S60 in the same color that I built for my sister-in-law.
Nice.
She loves it.
When I was at Gettysburg, there was a fella in a 07 S60, and he was showing me pictures of what the car looked like after it was T-boned.
Ooh,
Another car was going approximately 70 miles an hour.
yeah.
And he and his daughter were in it, and they ended up in hospital, but they survived from it. And the car was just so collapsed, but it like really protected them in all the right ways.
Oh, God bless
But
Volvo.
yeah, they're such great cars for that.
I have, I also have a 240. And when you look at the frame rail, it looks like a Mack truck.
Yeah. Yep.
And, they used to advertise with a series of Volvo stacked one on top of the
Yeah,
other.
they
You
put
ever
7
see
cars
those?
up. Yep, on the 140. Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah. That was a great ad.
I feel very comfortable and safe in this thing.
That's the best part. How many
So-
miles do you have on?
This is like 105.
Oh, she's young.
Yep.
Nice.
My 83 242 turbo has 56,000.
That's like a retirement car. You ever need to just. That's the 940. 740.
A similar one went on sale. The Bring a Trailer
Yeah.
website. So there was one there, except that it was a flat hood, which was more rare, but it had
Okay.
156,000, and it was kind of bunged up a little
Turbo?
bit. Turbo.
Okay.
And
83.
it went for $8,900.
Okay.
A guy bought it, took it to Florida, had it reupholstered, put it back on Bring a Trailer for like $20,000.
So upholstery makes that much of a difference. You clean it
was-
up right.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought so.
Yeah.
Maybe he just hit that sweet spot of enough salivating people that,
Yeah.
that somebody just wanted that car.
So your name is Sheldon?
Yeah.
I'm David. Have we met before? It's possible over the years.
You wouldn't forget a Sheldon, would you?
I don't think so. Wouldn't forget Willow's green metallic.
Willow green metallic.
Yeah.
Next show I'll bring my bright red 240.
Please do.
Turbo.
Yeah.
It's just,
Is that a factory red?
yes, as a matter of fact.
You must. She's got a 92 240 wagon.
Yeah.
Red.
You were at the park.
Yes.
Right? Okay, yeah,
Oh,
we did
yes,
meet.
You,
We did meet.
You're doing
We
it,
did meet,
yes.
yeah.
You weren't there.
Oh, yeah, I
His
was out of
240
town.
is really
it was
nice.
the Irvine Regional.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds great. I'm sad I missed it, but I was on the East Coast still.
Well, East Coast, was that Gettysburg? East
Yeah,
Coast? You were
yeah,
doing
yeah.
that?
I was there
So you're
6
a
weeks.
Volvo guy, so
I'm afraid so. It's incurable now. Yeah.
and look, it's contagious.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you've.
No, I started it.
Oh yeah.
So everybody really liked your wagon.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Red wagon.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
This is really cute. This is what
They'll sell it.
I'm not gonna. No.
They'll sell
It's
it.
Although if you do,
Right? Well, we could trade.
Yeah,
This is
but
what
I
we
would
said
like to
last
see
time.
yours because if it's a factory red, I'm all about that.
It's so nice.
I'm just gonna show you because I don't have grandchildren, so I have to show up.
Okay.
The car. It's always dogs, cars, grandchildren. Nobody wants to see cars though.
I miss the days of the wallet would open and there'd be a fold out,
Oh.
all the different pictures. That was faster than hold on a second.
I know. Don't you hate it when people have to go through?
Hey, at least we know how to use phones.
Oh,
Look at those.
rotors, red calipers.
Ah, red is the best color for a Volvo.
I did the upholstery was re-dyed. It's black original.
Yeah.
It's just everything is done.
Thank you.
And the engine has the red silicone hoses from
Yeah.
DO88, the Swedish company.
I don't know DO88. I'm still wondering if this is made of wood. It's got the luster to it and a little bit of a
I know.
grain. I wouldn't be
That would be-
surprised.
inquiring minds want to know. I will find out.
David Bello.
David Bello.
Do you know Garen?
I know Garen. Yeah, he's driving the ES today.
Would you do me a big favor?
What's that?
Underneath the dash on the left side is a fuse box.
Yeah.
The first fuse is blown.
It's a white.
He's wandering around here trying to find the fuse.
Yeah, I told him I'd get him one, but I'm so scatterbrained that I haven't gotten around to
Okay.
it. So I'm working my way down the row.
We're distracted.
He turned on the heater blower, and apparently it's frozen and it blew the fuse.
Okay, I've been there. Yep, many years without a fan because of that very reason.
Laugh at this stuff. It's tragic and
We just take it in stride. Sheldon, it's good to see you. Meet
It's a
you.
pleasure meeting you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice seeing you again.
Yeah.
This is beautiful, and it sounds like it's got a great exhaust on it too, or it looks like it'll have a good sound.
Zero sport.
Yeah. My nose could see that. I'm mixing up all kinds of words. I'm still recovering from the road trip. I've been sleeping very little,
Yeah.
trying to make it back here in time. So,
Somebody's probably got some drugs for you.
uh-oh.
Right?
Look at this. Oh, wait a second. We know this car. Oh, yeah.
That
what was
we
her
do.
name?
Jessica.
No.
Jessica.
Are you guessing or you know
No,
it?
I know it.
It is Jessica.
Yeah, we follow each other on Instagram.
We saw this car on Highway 1 in, what was that place? Monterey.
We
the way
told
to
them
Monterey.
we're not gonna caravan, and then they found us.
And then we saw that BMW. There was the E9 BMW.
Who was
what
also
it?
a David.
Yes. We follow each other on Instagram. Me and him.
Look at that.
Yeah, they were up in
Marketing.
Seattle area recently. Okay, this is the wedding car. SLO Rolling put this together for a couple that was getting married. This was like their wedding gift, and I
Oh, it
think
was
there's
unfinished
photos.
Last time I saw it.
Let's go look at the photos real quick.
It didn't have seatbelts last time.
Don't worry about that.
Right?
That happens.
Oh, nice.
You use them and you lose them.
Lives?
Water dog. Excuse me, Boris. I'm just gonna sneak this out. This is SLO Rolling magazine from May and June of this year, and look at that color. Oh, that is a pretty car. So this is photos from the wedding project. There's Michael reworking the nose. The fog lights are behind the grill. There's the finished restored project for the 2018 wedding, and a picture of the wedding here. Yep, Catlin and Kelsey.
We met Catelyn.
We met them last year. There's Ryan when he was young and had color in his hair. And there's Kendall. May he rest in peace. He moved to Phoenix. We miss him. Okay, let's finish our way down the row and we'll keep chatting. Remember this car? Trauma on wheels. Yep, I'll bet you anything that brake rotor still has the flat spot that will probably.
sure.
I should have engraved my signature on it. It's a little bittersweet, but I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Dave's been unhappy with some of VP's stuff because they have certain things that aren't OEM Volvo, but they are really good and competent aftermarket parts, because certain stuff like Volvo might be outsourcing a part to China, but the same part can be available from Italy and it can be made better versus the Chinese quality part that Volvo is retailing. And I don't blame Volvo too much because the classic car parts are not something that's selling quickly, and anything that you need to sell, you need to store. So having warehouses for parts that are old are the reason why other companies have to kind of take up the slack. So VP Auto Parts ends up being the place to go for a lot of stuff. But all these years later, some stuff's changed, so it's not an exact identical fitment. And I'll just kind of leave it there. Do you like your car, Dave?
I love my car.
Aw.
I don't like it.
So
I
sweet.
love it.
You have, it's so clean and everything.
really nice.
Look at this.
I know. Yeah.
Look how shiny. It looks like it's chrome. I mean, how long did that take to polish?
15 minutes.
15 minutes? It would have taken me a whole day. Yeah. And this is the level of...
Look at those are all
Look at
polished.
this. Oh, it's so smooth to the touch. Yep. So that's Dave's signature, is the hardware gets polished and everything looks brand new, and the car is just shining. You know, it's beaming from across the way. I'm gonna stop.
This car is the love of my life.
Well, I'm glad I could introduce you to. Yeah, it was a rough
Once I
start.
get air and the transmission taken
You know, it's
care
been
of,
less than a year. It was March that we bought the car because it was right after your birthday, and that ended up being, or it was actually late February
It was
because the
February.
video came out in March, but it was the end of February where we finally got this to you.
Yes.
And it was just, we can look back and laugh at it, but it was just a crazy whirlwind of a weekend, and
Yeah,
it was
full
super
of
stressful.
leaves and,
Yeah.
rust over the top. And
Let's show the inside too. I'm reaching for the handle like it's other. Uh-oh, this one's locked. We'll get it. Boy, the seats have really done well. Look how nimble Dave is.
I know.
I love that. And one of the best things is just the dash cap that we got from Danny, because the top of the dash looks perfect now.
It does.
Hey, how many miles you got on now? Did she roll over 100 yet?
no, I got 99.
99? And what's the rest of it? How many left?
99,046.
Oh, you're so close.
99
Wow,
pounds.
just another couple 100 miles. You're gonna roll over. Yeah, look at these seats.
I really just like this.
Yeah, these panels are great. This is a cool blue color. So
You like
the
those
best.
floor mats?
They're the best.
I've got some floor mats for you that are blue. We'll try them out and see what you think. But oh, Dave, I've got parts for you in my trunk.
Huh?
I have parts for you in my trunk. Do you want those now? Before I forget, you think we can do that now? Maybe. You want to dig out some stuff?
That's the direction
Look
you're wanting to
how
go
clean
in.
this trunk is.
I know.
Dave doesn't skimp on
So
cleaning.
good.
Everything's tucked away nicely. You've got your bags for tools as needed. You've got your personal bags.
Tools, and this is all cleaning equipment. This is all spare fluids, like engine oil, tranny oil, and all that. And emergency jacket, and my cooler, my dash pad,
Nice. Oh, another dash
and my seat, chair.
You've got a chair. That's good.
Goes across there. So everything has a place.
Beautiful. Thanks, Dave. Now, what is going on with? We've got a regular XC932 and a inline six, but then you look down the way and you go, "What is that? Airbags?" Let's go look at it. What's up, Sean?
I forgot to ask what you're driving.
The 164 at the end of the line here, the green one. Yeah, go check it out.
You know, we were saying how all of a sudden it's like an infestation of 164s.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's what?
An infestation of 160. For a while there were none, and now they're everywhere.
Yeah,
They're real
we've
popular.
got 3 in a row.
Yeah.
and I
San
think,
Diego has another 2,
Yeah.
3.
and there's 2 more in town somewhere, Tascadero or San Luis Obispo. That Ryan didn't think to call them, but
Yeah.
they're around here. So it would have been cool to have all 5. I think that'd be a national record because you don't see that many 164s.
Club.
We're,
I'm gonna go that way.
yeah, somebody described it as like a fetish of a car because it's so weird to make the effort just to have an inline-six, you know. But Volvo does it well if you take care of
Yeah.
it.
But you know what's funny? You look at the tail end of Bohr's car,
Yeah.
same year, right?
Same year?
Look where it says Volvo 164 and fuel injection.
Okay.
Here's our switch.
Oh, interesting. Well, let's make our way down and we'll see what happened. How's your battery doing? You okay?
But there's little things
Thanks, Sheldon.
on all these cars. Each one of them is different.
Yeah.
It's like it's a custom car.
Yeah.
But even the sheet metal is different.
Yeah.
But you notice all 3 of the cars have the same beauty rings.
Oh, good. Yeah. So this one is probably so much fun to drive.
Looks like it.
Dave's been a staple in the community for a long time, and we owe a lot to the effort that he's committed himself. You know, if it's just the stickers or the information guides on all the wiring and getting different harnesses set up and just keeping the cars in their best form, whether it's original, modified, or anywhere in between. So this thing looks like a riot, and you know what? That's really great.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, there's just so many. Ooh, this one's cool. Look at that. So, is there a donkey one? Because that would be really great.
A donkey?
Yeah, I remember I was describing there was a donkey from Shrek sticker, but he's got the antlers.
Yeah.
My goodness, so many great stickers. This is the trouble. I could be here for 20 minutes. So let's carry on. Okay, so you know that I've got my Passion Red 07, needs a transmission. This is the first year of the V8.
Look,
He still has all his engine covers.
There's
Isn't
a
that nice?
tire. There's a couple tires.
They had to remove the hardware
No way.
so the tire would clear. And then this is all custom. They threw the Bilstein up here. It's got a Heim joint on it. And this is madness. And I really need to know whose car it is and talk more to Sean from Santa Rosa because this is such a cool build. And that's a full jack handle too.
Apparently.
Wow. Yeah. Do we even know what size these are? 20s. Whew. The walnut steering wheel, and he's got the R or the Sport. The V8 Sport had those same gauges. Yeah. I have a lot of questions here, but I'm really digging this. And if it's an 05, it would have, I think, the older taillights. So maybe that was swapped over too. It's hard to know what's original because this is kind of a cool custom build. This 240 here, it's all original?
I hope, you know.
Yeah.
The best I've only had it like just over a year.
Yeah. I love this one. Can I open the door and show inside? Is it all right?
Me too.
Doesn't this remind you of Beluga a little bit?
Not a little. No. Yeah, I don't get any resemblance.
Yeah. I like your cup holders.
Yeah, made it myself.
They didn't give us cup holders in these. The closest thing you get is the glove box where the mirror flips up.
Yeah.
But the mirror's a nice touch.
I use it
At
all
least.
the time.
Yeah. Wow.
Actually, they're
Beautiful car.
really good too.
And this was 92, right?
Yeah, like
92. Yeah, Beluga was a 90, so really cool. I see you got a 240 patch
yeah,
from the table.
I love. I'll do anything for patches.
Is that right? I'm that way with stickers, so it's kind of fun to meet somebody with patches. Ooh, and this paint feels so smooth too. Somebody's been loving on it.
Nice.
Look at that. Is your AC working?
Yes, the AC works.
I'm envious. That's excellent. Yeah. I think one of your brochures blew out.
Oh no, these are actually, they were here. I want someone to take them, whoever would want. Yeah, like if you.
I'll give him a good one.
Yeah, oh yeah, for you. Yeah, perfect.
Oh, it says
Yeah, it says like
I saw this side.
It says F.
You just forgot.
Because
Yeah.
I started to say, oh wait, I wasn't supposed to say. Yeah, I was supposed to say.
Tell me again the story of this car. I'd love to hear how you got it.
I got it for free. The short story is I got it for free for a compliment from a stranger on the street. I was getting out of my local supermarket and I saw this super old lady getting out of this car.
Supermarket, super old lady.
Super old lady. And I'm like, okay, like this lady needs to hear that she has a nice car. Which is what I often do because it's nice to tell people that they have nice cars or nice whatever. So I kind of slowed down so she can get out and face me.
Yeah.
And I said, Mom, that is a beautiful car. And she started chatting me up. And 5 minutes in, she says, would you want it? And I said, would I want what? Well, the car, because I'm actually I will be 90 next year. I will stop driving. I have no one to give it to, and I don't need a tax write-off. So I would rather give it to someone who would appreciate it. And I said, yeah, I will appreciate it. I'll never get rid of it. So then the next day, I wanted to call my dad and tell him about this. But I'm like, oh, did that really happen? So I called her. Well, hi, we met yesterday. Did that really happen? Yes, you can call your dad and tell him it's really gonna happen. And then a few months later, because she said, oh, we're gonna do it in like a half a year. She actually called me and said, oh, if you still want it, it's there.
That's awesome.
And yeah, it was completely for free. So be nice to people, because it's always worth it. And sometimes it's like really worth it.
Yes.
That's a great.
It's not just
you
worth
got
it. It's
there.
really.
Great, I gotta go and bleep it out now. Thanks, Boris. And you're also hanging out with Dave, and you guys are fixing
Yeah,
this up
and
slowly.
then I joined the club, and now Dave helps me fix the car.
Yeah.
So yeah,
We're all like a big little community here.
Yep.
How'd it drive on the way up? It was good?
it was awesome. Yeah, I did 18 miles per gallon before the hills start.
18?
Like on a 101. Yeah.
1.8?
Yeah,
Okay.
1.8. But you know, that's an automatic. So
Yeah, 152,000 miles, but you'd never guess it. Did you have to do anything for the paint?
No. No, it was resprayed by her at some point.
Yeah.
You want to pop the hood?
Sure.
Or even better, sit in the rear seat because the rear
Sit in the rear seat. Now he's just showing
the
off.
rear seat. Nobody ever sat in this. That lady clearly didn't have kids.
Ooh, it's warm. There we are. Look at that. Oh yeah,
so
yeah. I
really
could tell
just
Dave was here.
By what?
Just everything's getting like shiny
Oh,
from the last time we saw it.
So just recently he helped
Yeah.
me replace all the hoses. Remember I had a
There was
leak?
one leaking and
Yeah. So I tightened that one, and then some other day, some
Another.
other ones started, and so I replaced all those hoses
Yeah.
and just filters. Nothing really serious.
no, but it's,
I didn't replace anything serious in this car.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, the most steering I recently had a coupling replaced because it was cracking.
Good. Yeah.
So that was replaced, and yeah, it drives.
Isn't that cool? What a great story, though. Are you going to join us for the movies tonight?
Probably, yeah.
Yes.
I actually live. I stay in SLO. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Awesome.
Yeah, when I booked my place, I was not aware that there's such a big hill up here.
Were you nervous?
Well, no, I mean I know, but like, you know, that kind of car, like.
Yeah. You only get 3 speeds, so you hope
Yeah.
to make it in third,
Yeah.
or else you're really stressing it. But they're great. These are just upholstery, and then this is.
Yeah, I got
Disabled
this.
drivers' cars?
So I had.
Oh wow! There's a whole. I've never seen this.
Recently, had just for the price of shipping this one, and since this is the year, I was like, oh, I'm gonna take this one because
Ooh.
it's from the year. And he sent me all other ones too.
Yeah.
So,
I've never seen this one before.
so yeah, just an
this
interesting
is great.
memorabilia kind of.
This is German, I imagine. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice, nice. I've seen this one in person.
yeah, and then I know I showed you before this one. My car came with a really cool accessories catalog.
Oh, I love those pictures.
With
Yeah.
I think you sent me scans.
Yeah,
of this.
I showed you. I sent this.
Oh,
It's
I love
just so
that.
cool. So much better than photos.
Yeah.
Here's a photo of the lady.
Oh, I haven't seen the thing you made for the cup holders. I want to go look at that real quick.
Oh yeah, you
For-
can go
for
look at
David.
that one and then mine too.
You've got one here too?
Yeah, so it's the slightly different.
Yeah, can you show us that?
Yeah, so
I believe he's using it.
because the one thing that old cars don't have is a cup holder.
Moose.
So
Look at that.
it's a
That is-
complete
Look at these seams.
self-sufficient. This is an ancient oak tree.
Yeah.
That's why there are these cracks. It's like a beam from an old factory or something.
So this is reclaimed wood, they say.
Yeah, so this is the top is reclaimed wood.
Yeah.
So I do this.
That's you.
I'm a woodworker and a designer.
It's beautiful.
So this one is, and then I made one for David's car.
Hey man, you're sucking up all the shade.
You gotta cool down a little bit.
That was quick. It's okay, I can see.
Look at even this thing. I think he wants us to get it out of valet parking.
It's the white key.
Oh. Couple more steps.
It's not coming out. Look at that.
I want one.
This is beautiful.
I'm gonna ask him.
It's a nice tray. It fits really nicely in here. Wow.
I'm gonna buy one from him.
We're admiring your wood. Center console piece.
Yeah,
That didn't make it any better.
that's custom.
Yes, Boris was just telling us.
Had 2 cup holders,
Thank you.
and I like the.
I gotta go, guys.
Oh,
Nice meeting you. Nice seeing you again. Dave,
Bye.
thank you for joining us.
it's way too much excitement.
I know, I
I'm gonna
know.
need a downer.
It'll stop once the battery dies. Okay, yeah, it looks
Oh,
really
did you
good.
see,
I
right?
love that.
Like,
Fits-
nice one.
fits
That's
beautifully.
walnut. The other one is oak,
like
and this
walnut.
one is walnut.
Walnut's the way.
I
Okay,
want one.
let's
all
let's
right.
squeeze on by. Okay, we'll catch you guys later. We're almost at the end here. We've got Ivy. I'm gonna drop these off. This car hasn't been washed in 10,000 miles. But you'd never guess. Hot. You'd never guess.
You can tell from the front.
Hey. Hey.
I'll just
Okay,
show. I'll
here.
just show you.
Yeah, about that. Lots of oil spray. Started here, Vegas, Zion, Grand Junction, Fort Collins, Denver, Albuquerque, Amarillo, Oklahoma City, Little Rock, Nashville. One straight shot to Gettysburg. From Gettysburg, it was, what's the town? Plymouth and Boston. Up to Vermont, back down to the New Jersey Turnpike, Delaware, all the way to Charlotte, North Carolina. Then did Charleston, VPO. Oh, actually, I did Anderson over here. And then I went to Charleston. I forgot about that one. And then just doubled back. In 1 day of driving from Nashville, when I was by myself, I did all the way to Albuquerque, which is amazing because that took 3 days before. And subtle jab. And then from there, 1 day over to San Diego. So I drew that wrong. And Mom's birthday, which was, am I that shaky?
Yes.
From there, I went home for 2 hours, unpacked everything, packed up what I needed, still squats in the rear. Might just be that way forever. And drove all the way up to Buellton, which is Ostrich Land, USA, next to Anderson Split Pea Soup and what's the Solvang, California. And then this morning we did the final hour and change drive up to Atascadero in San Luis Obispo, the end of Ivy's big adventure road trip. We went from 5 to 7 to 10,000. 4 oil changes and 1,700 gallons of gasoline burnt later. Sorry, EPA, but everyone's going electric out here, so it's offsetting my carbon footprint. You understand? Okay, there's 1 or 2 more cars to show you, and then we gotta wrap this up because this video is killing our juice battery.
45 minutes.
45 minutes, nice. That's quite an upload. It's probably gonna be 30 if I cut some stuff because now I gotta go and edit because of Boris.
The F word. I just love his enthusiasm.
Let's see if we can catch the exhaust note.
Trying.
I feel it. It sounds like metal scraping on pavement. That's nice.
This is the touring version of the
It's a
exhaust.
humble rumble.
Yeah,
I quite like that. Oh yeah.
that's really cool.
Trying to save my hearing for another 10,000 miles.
What?
Nice.
No, I heard
That's it.
that.
That's it. Bye, guys.
Take care, so. You hear the turbo whistle. That's a good exhaust. Hey, our fearless leader, Ryan Burmaster. Or as I
Breadmaster?
decided to Breadmaster.
Sorry, I ruined that for you.
Yeah, check this out. Oh, it's on the other side. Just swing around.
That's what I get. Cool.
It is Sam. Sam's in Seal Beach, which is by Long Beach. Sam's got air conditioning. This is the Survivor. This was Patty's 64 wagon. Check this out. Thank you, SLO Rolling, parentheses Ryan, for getting my Volvo back on the road. I remember riding in the way back of the Volvo on trips, standing at 4 years old. She could stand because you're short as a 4-year-old. My dad and I love this car. He has passed. I wanted to get it back on the road with the help of SLO Rolling and APS. I don't know what APS is. Probably a shop locally. My dream came true in 2021. We're just starting back. Isn't that a great story? And there's photos of the family and the car and some captions here. This one says, Ensenada, Mexico. This is a birthday in 1972. And there's a picture of the family with the car, or just the kids actually. And then right here,
Just hitched.
that looks like a wedding.
Yeah.
I can't read what it says there, but
It's cute.
more old photos here. This one's dated 1972 as well. And this says find the Volvo in the pictures. I like this one a lot right here with the old hotel by the beach, it looks like. It's LA. You never know if you're by the beach. Everything's got palm trees, but that's so cool. And let's just take a moment to appreciate the story and the condition of the Survivor. It's so cool. She said she just had the clutch done and the rear brakes, I think. So that was the more recent 2 things. No Gas Fridays. And then some heart stickers there. This is a 1980 something registration sticker. Yeah, wow, the old black plates too. It's the M40. It's so cool. I wonder if she'd let us open the door. I won't do it without permission. Original seatbelts. Yeah, this thing is rad. It's the same roof rack that I've seen on other. They had a 2-post, and then on the 240s they went to a 3rd post in the middle, which is a slightly longer rack. So, wow, I think that's an original dash pad too. Excellent. Okay, so that's gonna be it for slow rolling. Let's try this. Let's do a final. Anything you want to add? Thanks for joining us for Slow Rolling 2021. It's been a lot of fun, and remember, Ivy's Big Adventure, the movie with a different title, will be coming out in 2022. I got a lot of work ahead of me. I still got to sell Amy the parts card. I still got to sell the 240 flat hood from 75. And then I got another thing that I want to buy, but that's all next year. So it's been great, and I really appreciate all your support. And I got to go get some lunch. Sarah's got to get some lunch. We're gonna have a really fun weekend ahead, but I just wanted to say thanks again. How many times have I said thank you? From my knuckles and frame to you, thanks for watching. Look at that tuck. There's a limiter to prevent it from going even further down?
It's just on the ground.
What part is contacting the ground right now?
Subframe.
Yep. Just on the floor. That's great.